कहीं ना कहीं गोल्ड और सिल्वर डेफिनेटली इम्पैक्ट होगा. तो थैंक यू फॉर दिस सेशन मनोज जी. सो वी हैव सीन ये साल जो हमारा था वो काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट था. एज वी हैव स्टार्टेड वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन 5600 लेवल मार्क. सो फ्रॉम हियर it was expected that market में कुछ correction होना चाहिए, and we have seen prices move down to the level of 4100. और last एक session में मैंने कहा भी था कि I am expecting a correction and touch wood 4100 I was expecting and we have got a low of 4090. But from here how the fundamental will different and technical will different and कैसे हम technical से we can work it out कि how the market will be moving.
दे दे इसको. अच्छा सुन.
So up till now whatever the rally we have seen, we know the reason like dollar, de-dollarization, geopolitical tension.
ठीक है कल बुलाया ना कर दियो.
गोल्ड का फाइनेंशियलाइजेशन हुआ है लास्ट 2 साल में. वी हैव सीन कि अभी तक हम लोग गोल्ड वी इंडियन नेवर बाय, वी हैव कंज्यूम गोल्ड. ये काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज लास्ट 2 years में वी हैव सीन फाइनेंशियल मार्केट हैज केम टुवर्ड्स गोल्ड एंड दैट वाज द गेम चेंजर. इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट इंडिया, ग्लोबली भी अगर हम देखते हैं तो ETF के अंदर जो इन्वेस्टमेंट आया है दैट वाज अ टोटली न्यू डायनामिक्स इन आवर गोल्ड इंडस्ट्री and that is why the volatility is been on top. US debt, Fed, global inflation. Global inflation में काफी बड़ा changes है which is crude oil which used to be around 60, now it's let's say 90. तो इसको 60 से 90 मत लीजिए. आपका एनर्जी कॉस्ट 50% से ज़्यादा बढ़ा है and ultimately this will impact global businesses. Last would be China, because since last few years China has played a very important role in physical gold. Then सारा स्टोरी तो अच्छा है गोल्ड के लिए. Since last 3 years we have seen n number of regions, because in last 20-25 years we have seen either 1 or 2 region which used to support gold, but today we have seen almost whatever you think, geopolitical, central bank buying, de-dollarization, ETF buying, everything was there in last 3 years. Then why this is there is a fall? So first of all, in January we have a margin call. It has started changing. ETF or we can say चंचल पैसा. Whenever कहीं पे भी अगर अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखेगी हम देखेंगे ETF से पैसा फास्ट मूव करता है. एशियन डिमांड, और वी कैन सी कि some of the central banks started liquidating some gold because of energy crisis or whatever they will. And dollar, which was around 95-96, has came around 99 to 100. So because of this 6 region, we have seen gold prices corrected 27. Is it so 27 बहुत बड़ा है? तो अगर हम पास्ट में देखते हैं 1980 से 1992 के बीच में gold prices drop around 50 or we can say up to 67 in span of 10 years. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि गोल्ड गिरता नहीं है. In India, definitely rupee weakness will definitely support us, but ultimately gold has a capability of falling more than 50% also. Similarly, we have seen scenario in 2011 and 16. Here also we have seen made a high of 1920 and market corrected to the low of 1046. Again, we have seen a correction of around 45%. What now? So currently, this is a bull run of 10 years. From 2016, we have seen a low of 1045 to a high of 5600. As per Elliott waves, we are currently at wave 3. Fundamentals are intact and bottom जिस ढंग से हम अभी फॉल हो रहे हैं, बॉटम अभी तक फॉर्म नहीं हुआ है. करेक्शन के कारण जियोपॉलिटिकल स्ट्रेस, particularly oil spike, we don't expect in next 6 months you will get crude below 80, and ultimately this will impact the profitability of every industry and will impact. De-dollarization is a continuous process. We will see from here also. But from technically, this is a momentum where we can see support towards 4100 or maybe 3450, what I have said in last meet. अब जो रैली है, from here this is very much to understand कि where gold prices will be going in next 1.5 year period. So what I have done, I have just checked, मैंने ये देखा कि ये रैली पास्ट में कभी दिखाया है क्या. तो we have seen in 2008 before rally has started, 2008 में गोल्ड का जो रैली स्टार्ट हुआ था अक्टूबर में स्टार्ट हुआ. उससे पहले क्या सीन था? उससे पहले हमने देखा कि गोल्ड प्राइसेस गेन बाय 80% and fallen by around 33% once geopolitical tension 2008 में भी था. At that time crude prices hit around $150. Similar kind of movement we have seen in 2022 also. Before market has corrected due to Russia-Ukraine war, we have seen a rally around 78%. तो whenever a bigger rally start, बड़ी रैली चालू होने से पहले we see a trailer. So here in 2008 to 11, 22 to 26, we have seen this rally. But this time this is a different. We have seen almost 250% of rally, which was started once we have came around 1600. तो up till now we have seen कि कोई भी बड़ी रैली से पहले एक छोटी रैली आती है. Then we have seen a correction like in 2008, 33% correction between time duration एक बार check करना. We have seen March to October, that was 7-month correction. Again in 2022, Russia-Ukraine war, March to October 7 months. And again this time war started in March. आप ये तीनों में देखिए मार्च से अक्टूबर हमेशा गोल्ड करेक्ट करता है. अब ये करेक्शन के बाद मार्केट कैसे मूव करता है? तो अगले 3 साल तक हमने देखा गोल्ड 182% का गेन आता है 680 से 920. Again in 2022, we have seen prices started moving from 1600 to almost 5600. Currently, we are in this phase. Now we have to see whether prices will support at this level, which is 4100 or at 3450. But ultimately, the wave 5 will be far from current high. In short, wave 1, we have seen a rally from 1045 to 2075. Wave 2, there was a correction. Wave 3, which are riding now, we have already touched the level of 5600. Now we are expecting a correction. Already we have achieved 4100, maybe little bit bounce, but ultimately we see 3450 as the immediate support. And once we are out of from this blue moon, we can see a good bounce, which is projected to be around 6180 to 8000. Currently, we are in forced liquidation stage. What is this forced liquidation stage? Generally, after a good rally, we see margin call, Russian central banks are selling, crude prices are at $100, India-China demand is stagnant right now, but it will improve. ETF leverage has been slightly unwinding. After this forced liquidation, there will be a period we called stabilization period. Generally, it could be from 7 months to around 13 months. Once we are out of this, there will be a sharp rally. I am again sharp rally. ये sharp rally, it could, because क्या हो रहा है? पहले ये रैली के लिए 5-6 years हमें लगता था, but because of financial money has came in the market, the speed or volatility has increased rapidly. So ultimately, de-dollarization will be with us, central buying will be with us, and geopolitical will continue to be there. So volatility is continue to be there. This is
So sorry to interrupt, but can we
just